Boom, guys, welcome back to Booze and Food. Now, we changed the name on YouTube, and it's because of Tim. He inspired it. Now, we're switching and flip-flopping because I've got him here, so I figured I could tell the story, and he could tell the story. Objectively, I was with Tim. We was in line at Heaven Hill, KBF, first year at KBF, and he said, you need to buy this. He said, if you don't want it, I'll buy it from you. I was like, look, I don't know what's going on, but I ain't stupid. So we got the old fits, I got the 2024 in there, and we got this. And I cracked this for the guys. My kid Jack was here, and as I said, there's no good reason for me to open it unless I'm with people that I care about. So Tim's one of the people who lended us Wild Buffalo, which is, again, my first trip to Kentucky. I'm with you, barrel selection.
That was your first trip?
Yeah. I ain't never been to Kentucky. No, you know what I realized?
And we found the buff turkey barrels your first trip. That's why you went back.
you know how crazy it was that I realized what Kentucky was? I'm a big Ali fan, and it dawned on me as we was getting on the plane. I said, was there a statue of Ali when we was leaving the airport? I said, damn, that's Ali's statue. I should have went and saw 2 or 3 things.
Yeah, there's a museum.
And I could quote lines from I Am Ali and all the documentaries I watched. But
we actually talked about that the other day.
Ali?
Yeah, because I met him a couple times.
See what I'm saying? But
I got his autograph on some gloves.
Like those gloves that we were at the White Dog.
Boxing gloves.
Yeah, but they had gloves too from Ali, remember? Or that was Tyson. That photo they have in that office room. Neither here nor there. Point is,
he used to sign autographs like it was like a mall in St. Louis, like J.C. Penney or like Sears Roebuck or something, you know. And he's there on a fold-up table.
Just signing autograph.
Yeah, you buy a T-shirt or something, and like he was there. And I'm just signing autographs.
I'm teeing this up because a lot of times the greatest people that come into their lives are people you didn't expect. So my first trip, I get to learn about whiskey, and then literally 2 years later share whiskey with people who've shared nothing but whiskey with me, including you. When I come to you and I say, Tim, I need some bottles to crack for the guys that are coming over, send me something good home, they get into it. I'm telling you that right now.
That's good. That's good.
And Buff Turkey, Heaven Hill, 2 special bottles. Was there when he found this, was there when we bought this, and I'm literally standing behind him in line like this. He was like, no, don't get that batch not good. I think one of them was like batch A or something, I don't like lot C or some shit. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, man. What makes sharing whiskey so special, man?
I mean, drinking this takes me back to 2 years when we were opening up those barrels and trying those.
Yeah. I remember your excitement too. I just like, I don't get it. I was literally recording it and didn't get it. I was like, this dude is ecstatic.
Do you get it now? A little bit?
Yes and no.
A little bit?
I get the moments that I get to capture and share. Moments with you and your brother, giving each other hugs.
Yeah.
The moments of excitement when you guys are going back and forth. I told you just you and your dad, even how kind your brother was to me. It's like, hey, Tim asked me what I would ask me. What's your takeaway? I said, how nice your brother was. And the first trip, I know about whiskey, but I haven't been around the best of people.
Yeah, I think that was when they were like they shared cigars or something.
We was up till 3 in the morning, and you left to go to fucking Four Roses, and I was like, you're leaving? He was sick. He was like, yeah, I'm going. And we had been up till literally 3:30, and they all were like, not going.
Yeah, I was by myself. None of you bastards went in there. You camped at Four Roses?
No. He got in line.
The line was already there when I left. Like
cars everywhere.
Like down, like all the way down to like the next intersection.
It was crazy. And I remember you showed us videos, but we went to bed. He was waking up. and he's like this. I'll see you later. I'll never come and get that because I was in the recliner like, damn, this dude's really going to get this whiskey at 4 in the morning. This is crazy. What about sharing?
I think what I even got that day.
You know, I don't know. But it was
something all right.
But I remember that there was 1,000 people that gave you guys bracelets. I remember you telling me you had to like all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It was a solid process to getting whatever bottle you went and got up early to get, and he was like number 700 something, so he wasn't even close. Mm-hmm. But he still was able to get one. So imagine having 1,000 bottles, you being number 700 something, still getting one.
That's good. It's not as good as that, but
of course not.
It's good.
What about sharing? Do you like? Because you taught me how to share and even open up the house to moments like this.
Yeah, I think I'm always surprised at when you share something good, the impact that makes that you don't even think that it's gonna make. Like people remember it for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and then with whiskey, you give whiskey, and then especially if you crack it and drink it, it has such a unique flavor profile that it sends you back to 2 years ago. It sends you back, like you remember these things. Like if I ever try one of these honey whiskeys, like I'm scarred from that. So I'll remember today. Unfortunately, it'll bring me right back to today.
A little trauma.
It's sensory. But there's not a lot of spirits out there that send you back in time and have you remember something on why that was special, or who you drank it with, or what happened that day. You can't drink anything else and it do that, have that memory recognition.
Well, guys, I can tell you this, man, and I'll speak candidly with Tim. I'm a kid whose parents didn't take a lot of photos, so there's no proof that I existed. You look at me from 3 to basically now, there's no data that supports that I had a family or any of those things. So when he talks about memories, I didn't understand the value of memories, so I got around you either. And even the whiskey community collectively. I believe in exchanging the service, doing what I said I'm going to do, and then leaving. Never.
Do you think that's why you got into photography and videography, to capture those moments?
Oh, that's exactly why. So when I took my first photo of Dane and Swoop, Rakeem Abdul, Elijah Boyer, I wanted them to feel like they were part of something bigger than just as big as Nike. So I learned photography from a guy named Michael Miller to make sure those kids never felt like I did. That is the truth.
That's cool.
So I had a guy teach me everything to make sure when I was training those kids who were on my phone, that they could relive these moments or think about that athletic time or feel like they were a part of like ESPN or whatever. And that's what led us here today, literally just picking it up for a couple kids that I work with. So now, fast forward, literally almost 10 years. What's up there? Almost 10 years, here I am with Tim, and it's kind of making sense for me. But it's moments like this, when I tell people, hey, I can get the best whiskey, I just ask this guy. or Chance or any of the guys. And then because I've got a few decent bottles, I'm happy to share and crack them. So we've never got nothing to lose when we're around great people. And it's moments like this that I gotta capture stuff.
Now I've got a positive moment from the honey whiskey, because I'll remember it's the day Theron got a haircut.
I was past due.
Hey, that's a positive memory that I'll remember for a long time now.
It is, man. But Tim and I, we've got a lot of work to do long term, and I'm always grateful.
Oh God, he's got a honey whiskey.
That's different honey whiskey.
That's
Texas honey whiskey.
So much better than you.
No, I'll let you guys do that. But yeah.
Anything you want them to know about memories and the stuff you're doing for the Blendery, because we wouldn't be here without the Blendery, which is why we're doing this. And I would never have thought of it had it not been for walking through the doors, working with you allowing me to be creative and have creative control, and just the freedom to push you even and keep telling that story that is still like just warming up. We're just warming up.
Yeah, if you're collecting bottles open, and even if it's somebody you don't even know, or you might think like, oh, they don't deserve this one, or it took me forever to find this one, crack it and share it, and then you start to realize the power of that. Yeah.
Because I don't have anything to add to that. We're here because people literally crack the best whiskey and share it, and it's because of him and all these guys. So we're grateful whenever Tim has a moment to stop by, even if it's brief, short. Everybody's happier, glad, and even more importantly, they get a little bit kind of.
I'm gonna plan the next one. So
Yeah, dude.
I'll do honey.
You gotta let them know. No more honey whiskey. They gonna remember this. If they even bring up one, just like fuck that. Shit might show up. I do not want to hear that
I'll
shit.
go to a bar down the street.
But guys, if you got friends and family, you're looking for a community, I think whiskey's a good, I think you say conduit at times, to bringing people together. And it's never about getting lit or drunk. It's literally about just sharing a good time. There's a time where the camera goes off and people are here till 10, 11 o'clock just talking about life and enjoying some bottles and enjoying themselves. And that's when I sit down like, everybody ate what good. But it's because of the Blendery, man. So we got a lot to learn, a lot to share, a lot to show. Groundbreaking's taking place. By next year, the story gets bigger, better, and we all improve because of the whiskey and amazing people. So thank you for watching. Big thanks to Tim. We wouldn't be here without a moment like this. So for me,
thanks for sharing.
I'll always
great
remember my first
Cool
two
bottle.
big purchases. I was like, 189?
Yeah, but I still remember that too, because I was like side-eyeing you to see, you're dropping, I don't know, it was like $700 on that first.
I still remember.
First thing. We're in line and
this.
I was like just watching them.
Who's buying this stuff, man?
I don't know. I have no idea. He was like, all right, I'm in.
I brought $1,000 extra dollars just in
and-
case. I said, look, I said, at some point, I got to cut this thing off. I said, because Buddy here is just tripping. I said, it made no sense.
But then there's also 1,000 people in line, just
Literally.
like wanting everything that you are getting right now. So I think you're like, all right, I can figure this out.
It's worth it in these moments, but I tell you, that first experience, I just followed the leader. I didn't ask a lot of questions, and here we are. So again, we always say, whatever you're doing, get a mentor, and even more importantly, sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up. And probably like, I tell people, hey, mentor, I say, hey, shh. Silence is power, buddy. Just listen to what they're saying. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I did as I was told, and here we are today. And I forgot I had these in there. I showed Chance. Chance said, you need to put that old fist in a lockbox. I was like, okay.
The VVS. What do you got?
No, I remember. I got one too.
We were there, and his brother got a second one because he went to Sunday.
Second or a third one.
Jeez.
Motherfucker was
He went twice through the line, got two, and then they had it again on Sunday, and he got, I think, a third one.
hey, look, he was on a mission. I said, dude, and he was happy. He was like this. Man, such a good trip.
And I bet he opened one of them.
Oh, for sure.
I bet he still got two.
For sure. But guys, whiskey's about sharing. Family, friends, share with everybody, as he said. Even people you don't know. You'd be surprised what doors it open because they'll think back to that moment you gave them something, and there's a term, pay it forward. You never know what's gonna come back to benefit you and not bite you, guys. Keep it whiskey.